What's up folks, welcome back to the channel, it's Fozzy here. Today we're coming with a really quick review on the Flashback Neymar that released. Whenever this leak came out, I didn't have any interest in SBC at all, but it's too cheap to miss out on. I'm gonna show a few of the goals we scored with him, so I show his finishing, which is absolutely nuts. Talk about the comparisons to his gold and his inform, and also even his winter wildcard, do a little bit of comparison there. But if you guys do enjoy the video, if you find it useful, please leave a thumbs up on it. It's greatly appreciated. Let me know if you're completing this SBC in the comments down below. And also, we're very close to 500 subs. We're making that push to 1,000, but 500 is a milestone to get there. If you guys can hit that subscribe button, help us at 500, that would be greatly appreciated. Also, this is the first upload today. Later on today, we will have a custom tactics video on the 4-2-3-1. I'll link that down below once that's out if you want to go check it out as well. That'd be great. But I'm going to show you guys the goals here real quick. And I'm just going to hop over into Footbin all the goals play, and we'll just have a chat about the card, because I mean I think he's really taken the FIFA community by storm here. His SBC is coming in at 260k. His inform on the market is now 130. Sorry, not his inform. His gold card in the market is now 138k or 162k on PlayStation. Now this dropped massively before this leak came out. Before this card even released, he was 350k on Xbox, 450k on PlayStation. As the leaks came out, he slowly dropped. He was bouncing around 260 on Xbox, and then he just collapsed in price. And I think that's because I'm going to argue that despite losing a weak foot, I think this Flashback Neymar is better than the gold, and that's me being completely honest. The compared to the gold, so the Flashback has an extra 4 acceleration, 5 sprint speed, gets +2 agility, +6 balance, which is huge. The balance is a big thing with the Neymar card I've found. He loses 1 for reactions, ball control, and dribbling. He does lose 8 composure. I'll say it takes him down to 85, so that composure is still very good for this stage of the game. And I'm happy to lose 8 composure to get that balance, not make the dribbling feel good. He loses 6 passing overall. The vision goes to 85, the short passing drops to 88, and the long passing goes to 75. My recommended chem style forms a Deadeye. We'll touch on how that boosts him in a second. I think for how you're going to play this card, it's a bit differently to his gold card. He loses 8 penalties, but he gets +4 positioning, +4 positioning, +2 finishing, +6 shot power, 3 long shots and 2 volleys. He gets +9 stamina, which is massive. One of my big issues with Ney is I like to press. If I have press with Neymar and he gets stamina, the man's dead by like 60th minute guaranteed, and I want a player like that to be impactful for the whole game, and so far he's been able to with me playing press after possession loss. So I think, yes, he's losing a weak foot, which is sad, but he does have outside of the foot shot trait, so he can kind of get away with it in some situations. One of the goals was an outside of the foot shot. The dribbling changes, I'm happy to lose 8 composure for 6 balance. And then also he's got more pace, which is nice. So I think the gold card is if you're playing him as a cam, like as an out and out cam, and you need him for that creative outlet. You need the higher passing, and you need that 5-star weak foot just to be able to do anything you want on him. This left wing card, I think either you use him as a winger, as I was doing. I was playing a 4-3-3-5, which is where you have a centre forward rather than a striker, and allows your wingers to push in and get in, especially when you have them getting behind and cutting behind. Neymar got a lot of opportunities from that for me. I feel like this left wing card, if you play him as a winger or as a striker, is better. He's got the pace to beat a man, which is something Neymar didn't have before. It always bugged me. He's now got that big acceleration with the better dribbling. He's just a very nice card. Now I think at this point all the goals should have played through, and it's just the card here. So as I say, 5-star, 4-star. I recommend you put a Deadeye on him. It gets the attack position up to 99, finishing to 95, shot power gets maxed out, the long shots go up to 85 or 89. As you can see from the clips of the goals he was scored, the long shots are still cracked, the penalties gets a boost too. His vision and short passing go up, which for me is big. He gets 95 vision and 95 short passing. His crossing's 80, which is okay, and then the long pass is 75. So I think, like, if you're using him as a winger, like as an actual left winger, not a left midfielder, actual left winger, or right winger, or striker, then this card is fantastic. He's got the pace, the shooting's nice. Honestly, the increase on the shooting just to lose penalties is fantastic. Plus more stamina, and as I was saying, you lose 8 composure to get better agility and balance. A lot of people are comparing him to the gold card in regards to price point, and I think now there's a little bit more argument with how much the gold has dropped. I'm just gonna flick over to Footbin in a second here real quick, so I can actually show you guys these comparisons too. So the gold card's 138. and as I say, the SBC is coming at 260. It's an 85 squad and 86 squad, both requiring informs. It's very easy to do that with fodder and duplicate fodder to make it cheaper, which is always an argument. You can craft this card and it not cost any liquid coin technically. Also, you still opportunity cost and everything. But I think you want to compare it against the inform. Honestly, the inform has dropped in half by price since this card came out, and I think these big dips in the players show how good this flashback is. If you think back to Flashback CR7 last year, and this is where I was expecting Neymar not to be good. Flashback CR7 last year, they ruined that card. I absolutely ruined it. And they made it what, like 4-star, 3-star, or 5-star, 3-star, something like that. The card wasn't that good. This card though is still meta, and it's caused both the inform and the gold to basically drop by half. The winter wild card is still stupidly expensive because it's a central card and is better, I'd say. But look, inform 715k or just under 600k compared to the flashback still has 3 better pace. In this case, loses 9 composure, but still has better balance, which is huge. Loses 10 penalties, so what? Finishing volleys are the same, but still better shot power, which is huge. Still better stamina, and obviously you're losing the passing. So for me, the gold and the inform, or if you want to play him as a cam, but if you play him as a winger or a striker, you get the flashback. The winter wild card, actually, compared to the flashback, will be interesting. So the winter wild card in comparison has 2 less acceleration, 3 less pace. Has 3 less shot power but better shooting everywhere else, and then loses stamina. The winter wild card, if you have that untradeable, is still a better card. I would prefer the winter wild card, but if you have the inform of the gold already, if you have them untradeable, then maybe you don't need to do the SBC. But for those guys who would like to have an Neymar in the club, don't want to be spending the liquid coins on him, and can craft the SBC, I think it's an absolutely cracking option for you. So yeah, that's my review on Neymar. I think I've only played the 2 games on him so far, but I can already tell that he's just really nice in game. As you can see, my team's not really built for him. We had been running a full Serie A squad. I'm going to have to figure out a way to get him in. I could sell Barella, Headliner, and the Winter Wildcard Spinazzola. I bought Ibanez, though, and I kind of want to use him. So we're going to have to rework the team. I can't sell Magnan as well. So I'm going to have a little team rework this week, but we'll see you guys in the video later for the 4-2-3-1 custom tactics. If you enjoyed this, please leave a like, rating, it'd be greatly appreciated. And if you're new around here, hit that subscribe button. We'll catch you in the next video, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.